What is going on, guys? It is your boy Bio2k, and we are back with another Where You Should Be video for the Pink Diamond Kevin Garnett. Now, this one is going to be by far the most unique episode of the Where You Should Be series that I'm going to be bringing you guys. The reason why is I actually do leave for Disney tomorrow. I'm actually going on a family trip or whatever, and I'm not going to be here obviously the entire week. It's a Saturday to Saturday trip, and because of that, you guys are not going to obviously see, or you guys wouldn't have seen a Where You Should Be video on Friday, which I know a lot of you guys do like the series, and I do want to continue bringing this series to you guys. Now, with that being said, I obviously need to be able to be home to record this series for you guys. Obviously, I'm not going to be home. So I'm going to record this ahead of time and I'm going to try to predict, based on the XP that we have seen already, where you guys should be in the future of this week. Now, I actually just recorded this week's one. Obviously, when I say this week's, I mean it says 28 days left. You guys are going to be seeing this video when that will say 21 days left, not on my screen, on your screen. So 28 days left. The goal I actually did leave you guys off with, if you guys did see that video, was going to be around here, 30 to 31. Obviously, it puts you at 40,000 XP, which I think that is a really good goal to be in. I think that is completely fine. 2 weeks into the season, they are giving a ton of XP, super easy to get. Now, again, at the point that I'm recording this, I am level 37. By the end of today, I'm actually hoping to be level 39, which I know sounds crazy, but I know they're going to drop a ton of XP, and I'm going to be on the grind all day today. So hopefully we are able to actually go ahead and do that. Now, again, talking about where do I think you guys should be next, I'm actually going to put you guys at level 34. The reason why I'm going to be talking about level 34 in this video is that it puts you just under halfway, and you're still going to have 3 weeks into this season to actually get to this point, right? Which I think is perfectly fine. Or when I say get to this point, I'm saying obviously to level 40, you have 3 weeks left. So I think being level 34 is a really good spot. Now, I kind of figured this out based on something pretty simple. Now, if you are level, 30, just under level 31, and you have that 40,000 XP, you're going to need 25,000 XP to get to level 34. Now, again, with the amount of XP that drops every single weekend, I think this is a really good goal for people to be in. And the reason why is, again, when you go back and just look at the agendas of what they drop every single week, it does give you a ton of XP. Primetime 2, you guys can see 1500, 500, 750, 1250. Same thing here, 1500, 500, 750, 1250. So you can basically assume that this is going to be another 4000 XP that drops just on a Tuesday alone. It also doesn't even include the other stuff like the moments challenges, the weekly stuff, there's a bunch of other stuff that drops during the week. And then there's also like the random stuff they drop like this that does give you just random amounts of XP as well. So you guys can see that there is going to be a ton of different stuff you're going to be able to get throughout the week that is going to give you a ton of XP, as well as today's promo. Today's promo, it's actually looking like there's going to be two separate things. There's going to be the 75th anniversary thing for the cards or whatever, and then there's also going to be the flash stuff. Now, that's going to be a ton of XP in itself as is, so that's going to be a bunch of stuff, as well as the Weekend Warrior stuff that is going to be coming out today, and the dailies we also are going to be seeing every single day. I don't even know if I mentioned this. I'm pretty sure I just did, but again, there's also the moments challenges that do drop throughout the week, and there's actually multiple ones that do drop as well. There was additional stuff that dropped this week, but I guess it did expire. But yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that does drop. So I really think that getting another 25,000 XP is very doable. I mean, I really think it is. I think, with just grinding the game, whether, you have work, whether you have school, it's actually a lot easier this year than people really make it out to be. Last year XP grinding was simply off of just, basically night and day grinding on this game, trying to figure out when, or not trying to figure out, but basically night and day grinding all the modes, picking up every individual card. And the best thing about that is with these big promos, you don't actually have to do that, which is really nice. I actually really do like it. Again, I've been asking you guys opinions on it. A lot of you guys like it. Some of you don't. I can kind of see why, because it does make it super easy and people kind of like the challenge. I personally like it because it means that you're able to actually go and play different games and stuff like that. So I don't know, me personally, I actually do like being able to, use a bunch of different players for XP and not really have to, specifically use one player. A good example of that is just going back to this last primetime drop of like Mark Aguirre, DeAndre Ayton, Tyler Hero, Jamal Mashburn. Mark Aguirre was awful. Okay, awful, absolutely awful. I could not stand using this card. I know some people liked using him. I genuinely do not like this card. I much rather prefer being able to just, again, taking a look at like the alter ego set, right? You just need points, assists, rebounds, steals, blocks, right? Just as a general thing. going back to the premium stuff here, I mean, alter ego, you guys can see, yes, I bought AK, but you are able to use, you know, all of these rubies and sapphires that are super cheap that honestly make your life so much easier. You could literally use a lineup of like Derrick Rose and, you know, Westbrook in the backcourt, or if you want to add Kyrie or Chris Paul there, or even Jason Terry, you could throw those guys in the backcourt, have like Barnes at the 3, have LeBron at the 4, Big Z at the 5, and boom, you're grinding, you're doing your thing, and you're making a ton of XP just by using all these guys, by playing Dom, by playing the challenges, even loading into modes like limited. You could still take advantage of it as long as you have some of them in your lineup. And I really do think that being around level 34 is a good goal. Now, again, that does not mean if you're not here that means you can't get it. However, I will say that at this point with 21 days left, if, you know, again, I'm trying to plan this out in the future, I don't think you can necessarily be level 0 anymore. The reason why is that the XP does expire. If it didn't expire, you would be able to stock up and just use it the entire time, which would be really good, but unfortunately, you're not able to do that. So it does kind of suck there. The only real problem that I guess I'm going to say with the whole, you know, not being level 0 thing is that I know a lot of people think that, okay, I'm saying level 34. Well, maybe you just started and you're only level like 15, right? You could still be a lower level and get KG. You're just going to have to kind of play a little bit of catch up to get to this point to be on track for KG and just kind of have some extra time. The reason why, too, you guys got to understand is I know they may drop a ton of extra XP, but the more XP that you miss out on, it means the more you're actually going to have to do. So, for instance, I'm keeping up with these promos and stuff like that to get all this extra XP. I don't have to buy guys like Pistol Pete, Jamal Mashburn. I don't have to lock in Rip Hamilton or, you know, get this other alter ego player and lose out on XP. I don't have to do that, mainly because of the fact that, like, you know, I'm keeping up with everything. So if you're keeping up with stuff, you don't have to, you know, overspend on cards. You don't have to lock in cards. You don't have to do any of that, which is really good. And I honestly hope that you guys do that as well, or don't have to do that as well, because it just ends up being a waste of XP. I know a lot of people like to do the whole race for first thing. And I've seen a lot of people do it. Obviously, again, this is still back when the alter ego stuff is the only promo out right now. I've seen people lock in both Rip Hamiltons to try to be first, which I think is absolutely ridiculous. I can't imagine locking in both of these guys, like literally both of these guys, for XP. You could only use one of them. Maybe if you could use both, it'd be kind of cool, but you can legit only use one of them. And then on top of that, there's also people that were even locking in Dwight that didn't even want Dwight. And when I say locking in Dwight, they were locking this in when these were all like 100K plus, which is absolutely ridiculous. It's a little cheap now, but still, I mean, Dwight's cool, but just get Mutombo at that point. But yeah. Again, just make sure you guys are keeping track and, you know, staying up to date with what you guys are grinding and stuff like that. It's really important that you guys do. I don't want you guys falling behind and being screwed over by the fact that they take away the XP and stuff like that. So, hope you guys did enjoy. Be sure to kill that like button if you guys did. I don't know if I said this or not in this video, but make sure you guys do go ahead and comment down below what your level is at this stage. By the time you guys are seeing this, I should be either level 39 or, I mean, no, I'm going to be 38, but I should be level 39. I'm definitely not going to be level 40. We will be hitting level 40 next week, and then when I do come back, so that'll be nice. But yeah, other than that, though, again, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy. Kill that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. And yeah, peace.